Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm back and just going to touch base with you guys real quick. So what you guys don't know is I've actually done quite a bit of stuff today. I managed to go to the city. You guys don't know where I'm from, of course. I am from Indiana. So I went down to Indianapolis for a while today. We just got home, matter of fact. It was actually pretty fun. We went down there thinking we were going to spend about $200. Didn't spend a dime. Actually, I used my debit card. We went and grabbed a bite to eat. The wife ended up putting everything back that she was going to get, which, I mean, I'm not okay with because she should know that she can buy stuff. We went and looked at some new cars. We're thinking about getting maybe like a 2016 Durango or a not really sure right now, but we're looking at either Dodge Ram trucks or something of that nature. Something Dodge. I don't know. We came across a Ford Explorer, which was pretty sweet. But for the most part, the day went by very, very well. I'm sorry I didn't, vlog while I was in the city. I just really wanted a family day. It's been a while since I've actually had a family day, and just really wanted to focus on the wife and the baby, which is why I'm touching base with you guys now. Again, I told you today that I was going to share a little bit of my life with you. What you guys don't know is I just recently quit my second job. It was rough for a while. Not really rough in financial way, but rough to the point to where we were trying to prepare for the baby. But I've always worked two jobs. I've never not just worked one. So it's a little weird for me, which is why I'm kind of doing the YouTube scheme now, is I'm going to try to make this kind of the time holder for a second job, to where I can have an excuse not to get another job. But I'm not doing this because I'm money hungry. My career, what I do for a living, is I'm a hydraulic mechanic. I guess you could call me a hydraulic mechanic. I work with fluid power. I work with turbine oil, diesel fuel, and a rare, not really a rare, but a pretty nasty oil called phosphate ester. And I build filtration systems for a company called Hypro. They are a great company. I've been there for about 1.5 years now, roughly. I love it. When I started there, all I was doing was warehouse work, but they moved me up to building the actual machines, which is pretty cool because I never thought in a million years I'd get there, because when I first started, they told me that there was really no places for move up. But within about 6 to 7 months, me and my wife went and got married of me being there, and when I got home, they surprised me and told me that they were going to promote me to a builder. So then I started building, and I started getting my certifications there and stuff of that nature. It's kind of weird. A guy in a mask just ran by my house. But anyway, there's some weird crap in Indiana, just so you guys know. I'm pretty sure all the like Walmart website, like what people wear at Walmart, I'm pretty sure that all comes from Indiana, especially in the town I live in, for God's sake. But I'm only 20 years old. I am a young guy. My wife's 19. So we're definitely on the younger end of the stick, but we're doing it all by ourselves. We own one new car, which is a 2010 Ford Fusion. I drive a 98 Honda Prelude 5th gen. I got real big into the car scene. I used to drive a Honda Civic hatchback. Did motor swaps on that. Got involved in a lot of which you'll probably see this summer if you guys stay tuned to my channel. I do keep this hush hush, even though I'm getting ready to put this online. I got a group of car scene guys that we actually go out and we street race in Indianapolis on the Greenwood side of things. So we're on the south side of Indy, and we usually street race late at night. So you guys will probably see some GoPro videos of us racing. I just recently got the Prelude back in middle to end of November of last year. It's been a freaking great car, man. Great car. Only thing is, it's two-door. It don't have a it don't have the four-door. Since I have my son, we usually take the Ford Fusion. Ford Fusion is automatic, sadly. But my car's 5-speed. I'm hoping to probably turbo it or boost it, whatever, within a couple years to come. So with that being said, I got my cars. Oh, another thing you guys don't know is we live in a trailer court. We live in a nicer end. Usually when people hear, oh, I'm from a trailer park, they immediately start thinking like trashy or on the poor end of things. Actually, the mobile home I have is a double wide, and it's nicer than most of my friends' houses, minus the yard space. It's pretty nice compared to some of my buddies' homes they're paying $80,000-$90,000 for, and plus some. So that's always a pro. So you'll see a lot of probably trailers in my videos. So just so you guys know that, we're actually planning on moving to Florida, by Orlando within the next 2 to 3 years. That's been our goal for a couple months now. We're starting to save up for our move there. We're hoping to have around $50,000 to $60,000 in the bank, to move, because that is a big move, and we want a safety deposit spot in case something goes south and we want to come back, or vice versa. But I graduated from a military school along with my wife. College, my senior year, I took a couple college courses because I was a military prep. We were a college prep school, or military for military. I was enlisted to go in the Army and tore my knee up pretty bad. I was a fullback in high school, and ran a ball and pretty much dislocated. I didn't pretty much do it. I did dislocate my knee pretty bad, and was supposed to get some surgery done, and I denied that. I didn't want to get surgery done. I was I was 17, 18 years old, and I wanted my military career, and I thought physical therapy would help. But if someone ever offers to cover a doctor bill, and you have the option to get something fixed that you need fixed, freaking do it. Don't be an idiot like me. Do it. Get it fixed. Get it taken care of, because you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it, because I still have knee problems to this day. When I BMX and ride trails, towards the end of the trails, my knee starts aching pretty bad. But there's nothing I can do about it now. I can go get surgery, but then I got to pay for it. But if I can deal with it, then I'm going to deal with it. Other than that, you guys pretty much got my life. You've pretty much know what I do for a living, whereabouts I live. I'm not gonna share that. I want to keep my personal life personal, unless I really need advice on something. But I don't know if you can see my breath, but it's pretty freaking cold here right now, which is why I've got 2 jackets on. Last week it was freaking... This is Indiana weather for you guys, okay? This is Indiana weather to a T. Last week it was 70 degrees and I could go swimming if I wanted to. I could go jump in a freaking pond or a freaking lake and go swimming and not get deathly sick. This week we're expecting snow. Snow. Freaking snow! So, that's Indiana for you guys. You just never know what the freaking weather is. Always take a jacket, because I'm talking within a snap of a finger. The whole atmosphere can change. I kid you not. One day, I went into work, and it was 74 degrees. Left work, it was 38 degrees, getting ready to start snowing. And I worked an 9-hour day that day. So in 9.5 hours, roughly, it went from 74 degrees down to 38 and chances of snow that night. Yeah, Indiana sucks. All it is bipolar Mother Nature and cornfields. Cornfields, that's what I was going to say. Yep, cornfields and farms, just like the Jason Aldean song. Where he starts talking about Indiana, nothing but wheat farms, cornfields and wheat farms, man, it all looks the same. Yeah. Miles of back roads and highways, connecting little towns and funny names. Yeah, that song. Who would want to live down there in the middle of nowhere? 'Cause you never drove through Indiana. Met the man who plowed that earth, planted that seed, and busted his ass for you and me. Or called a harvest moon in Kansas. Yeah, that's frickin' Indiana right there in a nutshell. But he forgot to mention the 74 degrees to 38 degrees in 9 hours. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys. Just got back from the city, letting the car warm down or cool down, and then probably gonna change the brakes on it. Yeah, even though they don't really need to be changed. They made one weird noise on the way home, and my wife's freaking out wanting them changed. But anything for the wife. Always keep that in mind. Alright, that was a little weird. I'm never going to do that again. But what Justin Bieber would say, never say never. But guys, take care. Like, subscribe, freaking share. I don't care. I don't care who you're going to talk to. I don't care if you even share or like this video. I'm doing this just for the fun of it. So, take care, guys. I'm out.